gears for just for a short while again. And we're going to focus on an event called I Love My Community.
Of course.
Love My Community. As you know, we are in the Christmas season, and I was having, it wasn't matter the debate really, but there's this song, of course, very popular by the Jackson 5 called Give Love on Christmas Day. And I don't like that title, and I'll tell you why. Because Christmas is just the launch part of the catalyst for love all year round. So what you're saying that you don't just give love on Christmas Day, but we learn about love from the beginning of Christmas, and we do that all year round. What I like about this gentleman and what he has been doing through his association, that being the Single Father Association, and through this event, is that he is demonstrating love all around. So, Mr. Rondell Fields, a pleasure indeed.
Yeah, man.
Coming program, and you have an officer did anything wrong. Officer, yeah, I'm a little concerned. But then he explained why he's here. He's part of this event, of course. Welcome, Corporal.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gentlemen, thank you. And it's Corporal J.C. Small. Right. He is a very big dude there. Yeah. All right. So, again, another very, this is the 8th one?
Yeah, this is the 8th one. I mean, you know, we started a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm looking back on it now. And I mean, it goes to say how important it is to persist at what you do, no matter what challenges or trials you may have. Because I Love My Community started as, I mean, it was actually a lobby for the Chaguanas Borough to, I mean, introduce a basketball court, multipurpose court in the Cunupia area. And that was actually after a group of kids tried to access a court in one of the bougie areas of Cunupia, and they weren't allowed to do so. So we thought we'd have gone to the borough.
And that's the genesis of how this whole thing started.
That is the genesis of I Love My Community as a lobby. I mean, 8 years after, it has now become more or less like a pillar in Cunupia, something that we Cunupians boast about.
I like Cunupians.
Yeah. Remember who invented that, eh? Cunupians, we boast about it because it's become sort of like a landmark, something to look forward to. We have, when I look back at the first video, I've seen children as young as 3 and 4, and they're like teenagers now. Some of them know teenagers, they are men now, some have children of their own. And I mean, it's amazing, and I mean, it's breathtaking to even be a part of such an experience and such a part of an evolution like this.
No, what I'm thinking, you know, if you didn't have that timely intervention with those young men who didn't have access to this area, God knows what would have been the outcome for them today, because some again will feel neglected, hurt, angry, and there's a domino effect of emotions, and then you don't know where to end up. And I think it is so important for young men and women, but I'm kind of targeting the young men for a reason, that they feel this sense of belonging, sense of being a part of, and I think that is what this is doing.
And being appreciated more so than anything else. And that was one of the things that even at the Genesis we looked at. We could pass in a truck and share gifts that will just be destroyed by mid-year the next year. Or you could give people lifetime experiences. And that's exactly what we try to do. Give a child an experience so that for the last 8 years, children who have experienced this now know it's something that they look forward to annually.
And I guess in the context of the association, Single Fathers, it's kind of hinged on that too, because again, looking out for families and for men and for young men, young boys will eventually become men. You know, this is so important for you as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's why we have so much of the involvement of the youth in the event, community members in the event as well. And so now it's become so grand and so big that even people on the outskirts, like in Enterprise, they have involved as well.
This is
this was the 3rd one. This was I Love My Community 3, and we actually on I Love My Community 8.
This was just supposed to be just a basketball court.
Exactly. I know. I mean, it's catapulted to something when you're talking about I say we had about 3,000 people at this event.
Corporal Small, how did you all, and I must say you in terms of the police as well, how did you all become involved with this event with Mr. Rondell Fields?
Well, concerning the strategic goals of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, which is aimed at strengthening community engagements, citizen-centered service, and stakeholder partnership, Mr. Fields, my good friend, really approached me, and I only in the Central Division about 2 years now, and he was like, Corporal Small, you had to come and give me that support.
I mean, even he had to come.
Even before I came to Central, I was previously attached to Northeastern Task Force, and I've been visiting, attending this event, and trying to support. But more so now, being in charge of the Community Police Department Central Division, thanks to the previous Senior Superintendent, Mr. McIntyre, he allowed us to be able to partner, allow the police to be able to support Mr. Fields for this event, and actually, you know, we get the horses from the Mounted brand, so you're going to get the kids going to ride horses on Saturday. We even start to incorporate now the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Band to be a part of the event. So you're going to get a concert performance from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Band. So you know, the event really is an amazing event. I attended.
This is this is gifts given away. Yeah.
As Mr. Phil, I feel it's more than 3,000 people attended this thing
a lot of
last
people.
year. So we had our officers out. We were able to interact with the public and show the public that the police have this side that we able to interact with them on a peaceful level. There's not always about enforcement, but prevention is better than cure. So the police service big on crime prevention, and these activities is activities that will foster love, foster peace, foster unity, and it's a safe place that the children could come and really have a good time with their families.
Wow. You know, you mentioned the word enforcement there, and you know what? I can still use that term and say enforcing love.
Right.
Maybe we need to show more love, and the thing is, I'm hearing about the music band and so forth. So this is a national, from the TTPS, I'm seeing, you all are seeing this as a national drive, really.
Definitely. Yeah. Well, I mean, and more so thanks to, the previous Commissioner of Police, Mr. Stephen Williams, been supporting us, allowing us to just go out there and spread the positive word of the TTPS and the partnership that taking place in Central Division. And now we have a new commissioner with the new initiative, I Support Our Service. So we endorse these type of activities. You know, it's all about community, it's all about partnering with the community, with the stakeholders, because we can't do it alone. You know, teamwork makes the dream work, and you know, the future is in the hands of the children. So we have to empower them, and we'll continue to work together. You know?
I love your energy, officer. Thank you so much. But before we come back to you, Ron, I want to ask you, in terms of the police youth group, what are some, and I'm going back to the genesis of the young boys who, you know, what are some of the challenges or some of the stories you hear from young men who you realize now that something like this would benefit them? When you listen to their stories, what are some of the backgrounds that they come from or the issues that they're having?
Well, to be honest, you know, people come from homes that have a lot of social issues, whether it's because of financial issues, whether it's because of, you know, parent separation, a whole host of social issues. We are able to come in this situation. We are the victim and witness support unit that provide professional counseling to persons, not only victims of crime, but persons who might have been going through a trying time and just need somebody to talk to. We try to reach out to them. We are mentors to them. They look up to us. When we walk through Enterprise or Edinburgh 500, any of the communities in Central, more than just seeing us as police officers, they see us as their friend. Someone even make the statement that the police is their first friend, because that is how they feel based on how we interact with them. So, you know, I think that is really important to restore the sense of trust, because, you know, we have had a trust issue relationship with the public and the police for far too long. And, you know, myself and the other officers from the community police, we are here to, not only the community police, but all police officers, you know, we embrace the fact that we have to be able to partner with the community and have a mutual relationship that will benefit society at large.
I'm going to come back to you, Ron. Actually, they all have a YouTube page, a TTPS, and ever so often we show some of the videos, and the thing is, you're seeing so much work being done, and it's unfortunate, I'm saying this very openly, that the media generally don't highlight some of these videos of what is being done, and sometimes you just see this myopic vision. But come back to you, Ron, in terms of young men again, do you think we're too quick to write off young people? Because, again, this event, your association, that Single Father Association, deals with broken homes and fathers can't see the children and so forth. You would have had your own experiences. Do you think we're too quick to write off young men, and we see their anger as an issue, but not as a deeply rooted hurt?
No, I think sometimes we forget too easily. We forget that we as men now sometimes were young. Well, obviously, we're young men before as well. And I think we need to start putting a restorative approach. That is the main thing. I mean, look at we've been asking for a basketball court for 8 years. Yes, I Love My Community itself would have done such a great job just by having these people one day come together, every read, every race, But imagine if we had that basketball court. Imagine how many teams, how many athletes, how many sports.
Have come out
exactly. Basketball, football, they're talking about netball for the women, you're talking about lawn tennis. And that is the vision that we have, and we're still pushing at that right now. And I continue to lobby the mayor. He's a good friend of mine, and I'll continue to badger him until it gets there, because we see potential for great things. This is the 8th year since it's happened, and yes, I Love My Community has become such a landmark event, but we won the landmark called the basketball court and multipurpose court in the Kunupian Environ area.
Have you already earmarked a piece of...
Of course, there's a beautiful piece of land since 8 years ago. Oh, I mean, to the back of the market space.
I don't want to politicize anything, but is there any particular reason why is that keep back?
Well, I mean, at the time they made, I would not say excuses. Well, let me see the truth. They made excuses at that point in time that it would have been utilized for a taxi turn point. Then they didn't put the taxi turn point. Then they said it's going to put a early childhood learning center. Then they put the early childhood center in another area. Sure. So it's free. The place is already pitched, it's paved, it's secure. The thing about the reason we selected that is because it's secure, it's accessible because it's on the main road. It's next door to the police station, which is good.
Wow.
So the same police youth club.
And if I probably know that area,
you should know. Yeah. It's to the back of the market space.
That's why I met you by that street.
Right, but it's to the back of the market space there.
Okay.
And the Kunupia Government Primary School is in close vicinity. I mean, they also would be able to utilize it.
Yeah.
So that's the best place to put it. And I mean, it's already pitched, it's already paved. It may just need to be renovated to facilitate the infrastructure that we need it for. So I mean, I think it could only be beneficial to the community by extension. And I mean, we'll continue to lobby for it. And I mean, beyond lobby for it, I think now we're at a point where a number of other organizations are coming. I know the NCPP and other organizations having that interest in the communities now. And we're going to definitely see that something is done. I mean, so yes, I Love My Community has spiraled into something that will stay in Kunupia forever. I always say that it needs to go on,
really
no matter what.
Yeah.
But I mean, we want to be able to say, hey, this year, we saw this basketball court come to fruition because that's what it came, that's the genesis of where it came up from. And I must say also the involvement of the police, I have grown to enjoy the police being a part of it. And at first it may have started, I say with security is part, yes, but the camaraderie of the seeing them together with the community is amazing. You know, like we have the cartoon characters that you don't even, sometimes they take the show from the cartoon characters because they want to come and hug the police. The children want to come and hug the police to say, you know, a police officer. You know, when you're a little boy, you look up to police officer, look up to firemen. So they getting the opportunity to be directly involved in them is something that's amazing to them. And it is something that I would even suggest to Corporal Small now that at the event, because there's such a vast amount of children, that we could even sign up some for the police youth club. They can make announcements. Well, exactly.
As a matter of fact, we're going to have all the officers from the community police department at this event. We already made contact. Yesterday I spoke to a person from the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service. They'll come with the trucks. The children were really, you know, it's more than just the event itself, the fun part, but we want to do, what we're trying to do in these activities, empower youth, show them opportunities. We're going to have agencies like probably CCC, NIHUS. We're going to have a petting zoo. So somebody going to talk about the animals and, you know, how much animals we have in Trinidad and the value of these animals. And, you know, it's more than just a fun event,
really
but it's a really, we're going to have the U.S. Embassy supporting. This is the second year that we're doing a lot of partnership work in the Central Division, the borough. What happened is that Saturday we also, I just want to draw the attention to this event. We're having a tree lighting ceremony. This started last year. And Mr. Fields can tell you, we've been doing a number. We had I Love My Father this year. We had the traffic wardens, the licensing officers.
Things that we do here, and that's the point. We don't even hear about
so,
these
you know,
things.
we believe in all these services coming together to make this thing work. So, we started a tree lighting ceremony. The purpose of the lighting of the tree was to show that the protective services, the different color lights on the tree, represented the different color swivel lights of the protective services. And the fact that we must work with the community and these stakeholders to prevent crime and disorder in our community. So this was the purpose of the lighting of the tree. Saturday we are going to be there. We are also going to be at I Love My Community next Sunday. So, you know, all the stakeholders will be there. The community could come out, have a good time. The children, meet the police, meet the fireman, meet the soldiers, one-on-one, have fun, and you know, learn about how to join the services, because we're going to have public information booths. We're going to give people information on recruitment, brochures. It's really educational.
Looking like you have more fun than children. Now, let's go to the flyer quickly. Just give us now, again, it's I Love My Community 8. And it's taking place on the 23rd, correct?
23rd of December.
Tell us well, I know the officer, he could be a good PR for you too, isn't it?
Yeah, what do you mean?
So, but what else can we look forward
One
to?
more thing, the North Central Regional Health Authority, they will be coming out in full force with nurses and doctors to do free diabetes testing, blood pressure testing, and vaccinations and so on. So they're coming out with a big team. We're going to get optical people, dental people. I communicated with them this week, and they're willing to come out and provide this type of service for these events also.
Nice, man.
Well, you see, we are every day. You understand? And I say about the holistic approach. I mean, and that's the beauty about it. Sometimes you utilize the events like this, these entertaining events that you're going to get the families out to, you're going to get the parents out to, you're going to get the children out to. And while the children playing, these things could be utilized. You're talking about the blood pressure testing, the opticians there as well. These things could be utilized for their benefit because it's a holistic approach. Health is part of wealth, so to speak. So, I mean, it's grown phenomenally. I must also always thank the sponsors. And let me tell you what I like about my sponsors. My sponsors were the small businessmen, the foreign used car dealers, the people with the pharmacies, the people with the small shops. Those were the sponsors from the beginning, and those are the ones that have stayed. You understand? You're talking about firepower, fireworks. You're talking about Tropical Power has become involved now. WePay has become involved. Casa Enterprises, Harmon Motor Dealers, Darren Car Sales from South here. So you're seeing my company as well, Millennium Motor Dealership, we've been able to have that small businessman community that has stayed with I Love My Community from day one, and we've propelled it and kept it going. So much now that corporate coming in now. So, and I mean, that's
Because
exactly.
they're seeing
the growth. So, I mean, I must always put a particular thank out to those guys who had seen the vision from the first one and have maintained and stay here for the 8th one.
All right, and this is 23rd. This is where exactly again? Is the?
It's at Stalagnite Grounds, Kunupe. It starts at 12:30. You know, we start with a parade, a street parade. This one we want to team Corporal Small and myself was saying against, I mean, anti-violence. We want to make a parade, yes, even though it's a cartoon character parade we always have. We want to start at Point Pleasant Park in Kunupe and head down to the grounds, Stalagnite Grounds, where we'll commence the day's events. So we're talking about we're going to make it an anti-bullying, anti-violence campaign one time. So we're trying to put everything together in one. Corporal Small's event, their event is on the 15th. So don't mix them up. The tree lighting is on the 15th. This Saturday.
And
the
Edinburgh
15th.
500 recreational facility.
Right, and then this is the 23rd.
Or was it the 23rd? And we part of both of them anyhow. Right? So the tree lighting on the 15th, I Love My Community 8 on the 23rd.
I just want to thank also the sponsors for the tree lighting. Bright Ideas, Big Life Apparel, well, Mr. Fields and all are part of this in a strong way. The rap program, I must big up Mr. Yolande Dillion and the rap team for just being a phenomenal support to the Central Division. Is a TTPS-led initiative right now, a crime prevention program. So we're doing so much in the community and enterprise, and you know we've been doing so much even before these programs came into play. But I want to especially thank the support and the sponsorship. Brian Tent Rentals and all the other supporters. We want to thank you all, and Assistant Commissioner Patsy Joseph. Main support, backbone support to the Central Division. That's like a mother to us, Sergeant Lucy, and all the community police officers. We want to really specially thank them. Mr. Balaram, the Senior Superintendent. Special thanks to all of them.
Anything you'd like to say before we have one minute or so before we close?
I mean, I just want to thank Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, first of all, I must thank people of Kunupe, I mean, for always supporting and always coming out. People that from the outside of Kunupe that come into our village and are always respectful, always decent. We've never had any criminal activity taking place. We never had any altercations, any fight. We don't allow any alcohol too, so don't even walk with that bottle.
That's
so
important.
I mean, I just want to thank the community and Trinidad and Tobago by at large for always attending, always supporting, and always coming and bringing that love to our community. And we at Kunupe, we love having people who full of love too. So come out and enjoy the event.
So this Christmas tree, 60 feet high. Trust me, I feel it's tallest in Trinidad. Natural tree. Come out and take in the lights.
And both events are free.
Absolutely.
Both free. Not free. Pay. Free,
That's
free,
the best
free,
note to
free,
end
free.
on. So both
Gifts,
the tree lighting,
treat bags, everything.
gifts and stuff. I Love My Community. Both events are free of charge. Come out, have fun, bring the family, have fun, be entertained, but also be educated and informed.
Well,
again, there's information on your Facebook page as well about it.
Yeah.
Our Facebook page, Single Fathers Association page, Trinidad and Tobago, Central Division Police.
Community
Service.
police, yeah.
Okay, good. Gentlemen, we are just about out of time, but thank you so very much. God bless us, both of you, for the partnership. Support local, as they say. And God bless you. This has been an episode of Cloud9. on ACT and The Voice. Take care of yourselves and each other, and God bless.